I don't know how to speak. Um, yeah, no, I do know how to speak. I really want to talk about this, so I will, because I want to contribute to helping people somehow. So that's probably why I'm doing this content. Anyways, so what I wanted to speak was depression. I don't know, hard times. What I would say to that is don't think, do. Because I myself had an aspect in my life where it was like a really hard time and I didn't want to do anything at all. Not even sleep. Get at. Not even sleep. I stopped doing the things that I used to love because they just didn't bring me joy anymore. Like, I stopped doing things that I love to do, that I enjoy to do. I stopped hanging out with my friends. I don't want to do anything at all, and with that, when you don't want to do anything, you start to think and you start to realize that not only do you not feel the joy or pleasure of doing something that you used to like to do, um, that but you also lost the ability to convey emotions such as envy, sadness, or anger, or even love or something. So, with nothing to do, you lay down, you stare at one dot, and you keep questioning. You start questioning, you keep questioning about life, about the meaning of it, about the purpose. Like, what is the purpose of everything, of my life, of why I'm even here? And if I cannot find a purpose, should I end this life? Which obviously the answer is no. I'm gonna say this straight up because the purpose is to live, to keep living, to keep experiencing life, to keep finding new opportunities to do something, to spend time with your friends, to spend time with your family, to enjoy life. Even though it can be cruel and always has its ups and downs, and it will always have its ups and downs. But we're speaking at a point where there is all this negativity and pessimism that bubbles up inside you, pops, turns to water, and then stays, like dull flower petals that sink into and stick into cement that is your mind. So it absorbs you from within everywhere you go. And well, everywhere you go, because the life keeps going and the world keeps spinning, except you're the only one stuck inside your head, and you still have to do daily tasks and pretend of living like any other person alongside you wherever you go, whether it's school, work, library, stores, whatever. You go everywhere you go to complete your daily tasks that are demanded from you because you're expected to be living, if not existing, as a mere being controlled by the system. And then there's autopilot, because basically you're an autopilot. You let your brain, your muscle memory take control of your body, of your routine. You don't think, you do in a completely different way because you're not thinking and you're doing something that your body's memorized to do. In that aspect, I should say think before doing. But that's not what we're talking about. What I mean when I say think, not don't think, do, is stop thinking so much to the point that you question everything and start doing, start going on a walk. Get out of your little headspace. Maybe try to chat up a friend that you used to be close with, or try to form new connections. Try to ask them what they've been up to. Try to get outside of your shell, and you just start doing something. You can start doing a little exercise. It doesn't have to be anything that you necessarily have to do at the gym, you just have to keep trying because that is the point. And because that is the point, you just, for starters, have to take action instead of words.